Again. I hope it's doing blessed. I'm doing blessed and highly favored, and definitely hope the same for you. If this is your first time stopping by, much love to you and welcome to my returning subs, my growing extended beautiful family. So much for the love and support y'all been constantly giving me. It's greatly appreciated. We're all going through these crazy changes right now, but trust and believe is strengthening you in ways you never seen coming. So with that being said, much love to all. Namaste, love and blessings, love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. If you have been watching my videos for a while and have not already, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell at the bottom so you know when your girl's about to upload her next video. Also, if you're comfortable enough, drop me a line or two. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback to the content of my video, or you're just up, tell me about your empathic gift, how it impacted your life, and heading you towards a positive direction. And if you feel like the videos are informative, give you good vibes or good uplift that you would love to share with a loved one, family, or a friend, or even a fellow empath that are going through trying times at the moment and just need spiritual guidance or just needing confirmation or validation towards life path or even soul purposes, please go ahead and share. And while you're at it, give your girl a thumbs up, like, and also share on your social media favorites wherever you see fit. Thank you once again for the love and support. It's greatly appreciated, and I hope you're able to resonate with the content of my video. And the channel I'm using today for my meditation is called Musically Zen. And the music I'm listening to in the background is called Ganesh Mantra to open the way to remove obstacles and negative energies. And I will post their links to the description box below. And the video I'm doing today is called Twin Flame 101. Heyokas, your trials may feel unbearable, but God and universe made you unstoppable. And it's so true. It just seems like a whole lot of my soul fam I've been connecting with, that I stay on contact with, past here, on Messenger, just check up on them, or just send them things and stuff like that when I'm connected with y'all. It's like either it could be just some heads up stuff that I send them out, or if I know I'm going through some crazy things and I know they can relate to it, I send them a lot of meditations that I use on my pastime when I'm not here, just basically to be able to help them along the way, because I know we're going through so many trying times right now, and it's like you're on that verge of opening up new to a new. So it's like anything that is like, it just seems like anything that means the most to you, you're being tested by that. Either it'll make it feel like all hell done broke loose, and it'll really be trying you, and at times it gets to that point where you're doing different things in your life where if you've been piddling with it for so long, you start losing your patience for it. And it's like, I don't know if I can still keep carrying on with this. I don't know if I still, I'm tired of going through all these different things. I'm trying my best to do all I can do. um but it's becoming unbearable. There's so many different people that are going through that, and I totally feel y'all on that. But it's just like, universe wants to, give you those different signs to know, number one, you're not dealing with these alone. You're always protected, even though you may be going through some really hellified things, because it could be like, Dag, Roslynn, I don't pray for this person, because they've been really trying me lately. And it just seemed like the more you pray for them, the more they, situation starts getting crazy. And that's, you have to understand, when the devil sees that, universe is coming in and trying to take charge of certain things, oh yeah, that person is going to be hell on wheels. And a lot of times it's hard to bear at times. But these are the things that we were sent here to do. Anytime you're dealing with people, it's just like, a lot of people are like, Rosalind, my companion may be a narcissist, a sociopath, psychopath, whatever, or my parents are becoming unbearable, and my job is getting too much. And it's just like, is those are where your tests come from. If you already know if something doesn't matter to you in your life, um and it tries you, it's going to be one ear out the other. It's not going to even bother you. It may be, it may be stinging that one day, or for a few minutes, and it's going out the way. But when they box you into where you have no choice but to deal with this, because they want you to break you, they're trying to break you out of old patterns, allowing yourself to know, these certain people or certain situations don't have any power over you. They know that you're tired of dealing with the things that you're dealing with. They know that. And it's just like, are you going to allow yourself to throw in the white flag and say, bump it, I give up, they can do whatever they want? Or are you going to allow yourself to say, you know what, this is mine, this is my power, I'm going to deal with it, I'm stronger? Because a lot of times we go through things and it becomes too much for us, because it's like we're not having that faith within ourselves, we're not having faith within the universe that all things are going to be good for you. And a lot of times it's hard for you to really see the good within in a hectic circumstances. They totally get that too, but it's just like they put you in certain situations where they need you to see. If they got that confidence in you that you're going to make it, you have to also have that too. There's things that you're trying to manifest in your life, but it's already yours, it's already on its way to you. But it's like you have to be able to align yourself with what you're asking for. You have to be able to allow yourself to know, don't allow certain things to get in your way. And it is just like they will use anything. It's just like if you're having an issue with your kids, you know devil will use your kids about to really make you go over the edge. But at the same time, universe is going to use that same thing, because it's like the devil's using that to distract you, block you from blessings, because they know you're not that far from your blessings, and they already see what goodness is about to be into your life. They may use somebody who has a very low self-esteem that is in your space, and just that person will be just steady there, steady there, steady there. And it becomes to that point where like, I can't take this anymore, I'm tired of dealing with these things, my tired is tired, I'm ready to do this. But then it's like you have to allow yourself to see the change within everything that's going around it, allow yourself to change the way you look at it. And I have to tell myself at times, because there are certain things I'm getting tired of. It just seems like, if you are to defend yourself, or you stand up for yourself in a certain kind of way, it means you get clapped back so quick when it comes to karma. But it just seems like the people that are giving you hell into your life, they get a slap on the wrist, or it doesn't seem like it's really doing anything for them to, for you to be able to do that. But they're actually doing what they were sent to do. And a lot of times it may hurt, and it's just when they know we need to break you out of a pattern, we're going to use something that matters most to you. And it's just like I said, the devil will use those things to you, because they see that you're going to play a very important part in this change within the world. They know you are coming in and bringing something of anew. So they're just bearing that out. Like, the devil's going to think, I'm gonna get them so wore out, they're gonna walk away and they're gonna say, "The hell with this! I ain't got time. You could have it, whatever I'm wanting. It ain't even that important." And that's what they're hoping you do. There's even people out there praying for you, that you do give up like that. So they'll add more heat on it with it as well. And I see my situations at times, and it's just like, you have to tell them. It's just like, okay, I'm doing this, but it's like, I'm tired. I'm just so tired, and it's just like, but then I'm like, you know what? I got this. You know, I don't have to worry about anything, even though things may not look the way I think they may look. A lot of times you have to be able to change how you view things, change how you focus on things. Allow yourself to get up in the morning and make sure you tell yourself, no matter what's going to go on today, I'm going to make it through this day. You can't say, oh, I'm going to have a good day. No, you have to allow yourself to say, no matter what is going on that day, I got this. I got this. There's so many good things that's coming to you that is going to test you on those things, because it's like, if they didn't think you could be able to get through this, or bring something towards your way that's bringing extra, information as well as blessings. Because a lot of times when you're trying to find your place, and that your gifts are starting to open up, because you'll feel a big shift, like I felt one this morning. And it felt like, it made me feel like I was on cloud nine. I was like, dang, I ain't took no medicine or anything like else. I don't smoke weed anymore. And I'm like, where is this shit? And I was like, oh, there was a big shift that happened this morning. So there's so many different things that's going on right now, to where we're dealing with all these six, all within the six retrogrades and stuff like that. And it makes you feel like you're going crazy. You may feel nauseous a lot. You may be going through times where you don't even sleep for like 2 or 3 days. And if you do, um, it's like very little, but then it will be days that will feel like you ain't never about to wake up. Somebody got to come up and put their hand up on your nose, like, hey, you okay? Make sure you still breathing and stuff like that. So all these different things are taking place, and it's just like, when you're going through things like that, because it's just like when you get to where you're getting, you're going to understand why you had to go through these things. You're going to understand why these certain things had to take place in your life. Yes, it can be hard as I don't know what. It can make it to the point where you're tired of being oppressed. You're tired of crying. You're tired of being aggravated, and it just seems like when you're trying to do your best, it's not being appreciated. It's not being acknowledged. But you don't know, universe, your guardians, and all these different things, they see what you're doing. They're not blind to what is going on in your life, and they really want to let you know. They'll send little different things in your life to let you know everything is going to be okay. Because there's been times where I got tired of being tired, and I had to allow myself, I had to really force myself to stop looking at all the things that people are doing to me, that is trying to, and because that was coming into my life like a distraction. But God is also looking like, what, if you didn't look at all the good things you're doing, you having people come back and forth, back and forth, back and forth to you, from all over the world, asking for your input, asking for your advice. There's people are subscribing like crazy. People are actually agreeing with what you're saying, but there's also people are going to come attack you too. When your light is bright, you know what you're going through, you know what you experience. So a lot of people admire you for that strength that you have to be able to be open about those things. There's going to be people that are really going to appreciate what you're doing, going to appreciate what you're giving out to them, appreciate the good words that you're giving towards them, because a lot of people didn't do that with them. Or it was like that certain things would come to them where people would send you different directions because they didn't want to see you win. So you have to be able to be open for all those things. But it's just like when you have gone through what you have gone through, and it is just like I have to keep telling myself, look at everything that you're going through, and you're still trying to push out love. Even when you're going through your own wars and you're fighting your own demons, there'll be somebody that'll hit me up, and I can still be able to give them words of kindness, because that's what they needed at that time. Hell, that's what, and it makes me feel better about my situation. you know um you're going through different things, and it's just like it will really hit you with the gut. It just feels like you're in a constant storm. It just feels like you're not never doing it good enough. It's like you're trying so hard, but it's like more BS will come towards you than you, but it's like more, it just seems like at times there's more BS coming to you, but you get these blessings, but it's not as much as you're being pushed out. But you have to understand there's always a light at the end of the tunnel, even though you might not feel that at times, and I totally get it. But you don't realize you are that light. You don't have to be in the end of the tunnel. You can be right smack dead in it, and you have that power. You're unbreakable. That's the reason why you're going through so much hell right now. And plus, when you finish going through all this, and it's just been things coming at you one after another, after another, after another, that allows you to know the magnitude of the blessings you're about to get. Because it just feels like you can't be around certain people, and it'll allow you to see that things are, starting to change with you, because there are certain things that you don't allow yourself to indulge in anymore. And it's like there are certain things that'll make you cringe. It's like I used to always love watching reality shows and stuff like that, and now I just watch YouTube. If I'm not listening to, you know, I usually watch my little horror shorts, animations. I watch those, but it's like more, I'm into things that are very spiritual. Trying to do different things, just to bring some life into my life. You know what I'm saying? It's always, it felt so dead at times. I always chase things. But if it's like, I'm being, it's urging me to go watch something, I go watch it, just to understand, okay, what is it that they need me to understand in my life? Because a lot of times they know by telling me, they'll send me towards certain movies that I'm urged to watch. So it's just like always a blessing. It just feels like you are always constantly in that storm, where it's like things just coming at you back to back to back to back to back to back. And we don't understand. We were thrown in that fire just to see how we are able to burn off everything that was our old habits, our old patterns, um, just the way we think about things. You're allowing yourself to grow, but a lot of times when we are going through these hellish situations, we pay attention too much to the negative and not with the positive that's taking place in our lives. And it's just like when you have gone through things for weeks and weeks at a time, months and months at a time, years and years at a time, they know you're getting tired of it. and you just don't know. That's when they start boxing you in where you're constantly by yourself. That's where they're working on you at that time, when they know they're about to open doors for you. There cannot be nobody around you, this and that. But now I find myself by myself a lot, and it's like you're working on yourself, you're healing, you're allowing yourself to see what's in there, in your mind, in your just in your space, that needs to either be worked on, or you need to get rid of, or you need to part ways with. And everything that you're parting ways with, you have to be grateful for those things, no matter if it was good or it was bad. Even when it comes to people. And there's a lot of times I gotta look at certain situations where I'm ready to cuss somebody out in all different directions, but then allowing myself to say, why am I allowing myself to get into that pattern? Allowing myself to, you know, just being able to know, hey, you got this. You really do got this. Just allow yourself, if you already know, if you're in a karmic situation and it's like you have no choice but to deal with that person, make sure it's if you don't, the less contact the better. Less contact the better. And at times it gets hard like that to do that, but you'll understand what they're telling you, because it's like a lot of times they will put you in the middle of a war, and you don't realize you actually won that war already, but you have to be able to see what they already see within you. And sometimes it's hard to do that, but it's just like, I constantly hear my guys coming to me, and I appreciate everything they're coming to tell me. They're like, Roslynn, you already know. And I'm like, no, I'm not, but they already know I'm thinking a certain way. And it's just like, I'm so blessed to have them. I'm so blessed to have them, because it's just like now it's like I'm able to see further than I usually been able to see before, going through different things. And I have to remind myself at times, because, sometimes the old will come skeet back, or trying to come back and, regulate them like, no, you need to have a couple of seats. I got this, and every day I have to tell, the universe how grateful I am for a lot of things, even though because it's like a lot of times we wake up with a heavy heart. They know that. They know you're getting tired of going through those things, but those are the things that are brought to you to break you from that norm, break you, for you to be able to allow yourself to go forth for something that you never did before, allow yourself to enjoy life. And at times it's hard to do that when you're dealing with a lot of things. So they know that. But that's why they bring certain things into your life where it can guide you towards this. Is like you get tired of doing the same old things. The next thing you know, it's one of your friends that you can actually enjoy being around with because they're like-minded. You're like, hey, you want to go, go to the, it's like where I live at. Like, hey, you want to go to the river walk? I'm like, shoot, yeah, that's calming. I would love to go do that. Any other time, it was like back in the day, all I used to do was just like smoke weed or go to the, go to the movies and watch movies. Then it's like neither one, I can't do, even though the movie thing, there's the COVID stuff like that. And it's just like now where we're living at, they're like, oh, well, we're going to open up the movie theaters again, but we're not going to make anybody wear a mask, and but we're just gonna, lower the capacity that we used to bring in. I'm like, shoot, I'll wait until that movie come out on DVD. I'm not trying to be around nobody's up in there coughing. It's different when you're in a Walmart or something like that, but then you in a place where no, that's too closed in for me. I'm so good. But yeah, we're going through these different things, and you have to allow yourself to really. At times, I know it's hard because it's like, Rosalind, you got to deal with what I'm dealing with. I shut up, but I'm dealing with what I got to deal with. And I have to allow myself to really make myself see the positive in it. And it's like, even though when I get mad, I say, okay, Rosalind, about four positive things within this crappy situation, and then it allows me to put a smile back on my face, because they'll send certain things my way. And especially with my dad, he'll do some goofy stuff towards me, and I'm like, stop it, I'm mad right now. He's like, that's the whole point. I'm trying to bring, always trying to cheer somebody up when he knows that I'm feeling sad or just really aggravated about certain things. So it's just like, just trust and believe. You may be going through some really crazy situations right now. They always try to tell you, there's always somebody who's always going through something worse off than you. And it's like, I bet they are, but they're not dealing with the situation they got to deal with. And that's right. But when you're going through the things, at least try to find four things, and possibly three. There's positive throughout your crazy situation. And when you allow yourself to do that, it's like more and more every day, or even once a week, it'll add on more that you're being positive about what has came into that middle of the chaos. And it's, I know at times it's kind of hard to feel that way, like there's something good in it, but they want you to be able to do that because it's like, when if you want to be able to get through something, you have to be able to see the positive within that negative situation. Because if not, you're going to continue being in that situation. So they want you to be able to change the perspective on how you see these things that are taking place in your life. Because I connect with so many different people, and they're telling me about different things that are going on in life, and I wish I can be Mrs. Fix It. But it's just like I try to send them the most positive vibes I can possible because I know how it is. It's like certain things can be wearing heavy on your heart as well as in your mind. A lot of times we don't realize we're fighting ourselves at times because it's like that thing in your gut is telling you you got this. Whatever you're dealing with right now, you're gonna conquer it. You're gonna conquer it with flying colors. Don't allow whatever it is you're dealing with to overwhelm you. A lot of times, if you got to take yourself out of that situation by just going off towards yourself, you need to do that. Find yourself a piece. Don't allow something that you can't control take you out of your element. And there's times I gotta remind myself of that. And they want you to do the same for yourselves too. So I hope y'all were able to resonate with the content of my video. There are so many of y'all I'm coming in contact with, and it's such a blessing to do so. I would love to give a post notification shout out to Leora, uh, Rochelle, Tobias. Thanks. I've not heard from you in a while, so it's so good to hear from you. And Marie DeGrout. Who else? Susanna, no, Suzanne, Whit Tillman, and Dana Haller. Much love to you as well as Joe Brown. Much love. If you're new to the channel, drop me a line. I would love to give you a post notification shout out. Like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, share, tell somebody about the channel. Um, and if you need to get in touch with me privately, you can always find me at Facebook Messenger up under my name. Please make sure it's about your spiritual quest or whatever. I'm not trying to meet nobody. I'm not trying to get to know nobody. So because I've been getting a couple of them where they're hitting me up at all time of night, and that's really starting to piss me off. Because I'm just letting people know, hey, I'm single. I'm not trying to mingle with nobody. I'm just trying to help other people with their spiritual quest and trying to help them get that, a deeper understanding. And that's all I'm trying to do. So please, if you're not being serious about your situation, don't text me. Don't do that. You can find me up under my name on Facebook Messenger. Make sure you let me know you're from here. You connect with me here and let me know what you need help with, and I'll help you in whatever direction you want to go. And whatever we speak on is confidential, so it stays there. So, even through social distancing, make sure you give out love, light, positivity, as well as prosperity words, vibes, frequencies. You never know. All those different things can really take somebody a long way. Know that you are truly blessed, highly favored, and forever loved. And knowing there's always somebody out there praying for your better days. And I pray that everything you're trying to manifest comes 100,000 times more than what you even thought of, or it comes to be a while.